Straight ahead, an interleague showdown featuring the Boston Red Sox and the Cincinnati Reds. Curt Schilling will be pitching for the Boston Red Sox. Aaron Harang will take the hill as well for Cincinnati.
Aaron Harang, Jeannie, put it all together in 2006. This guy, great size, 6'7", 240, good downward angle. Won 16 games with the Reds in 2006 and struck out 216 batters. He's got a fastball that reaches around 90-91, but he has a two-seam fastball that's excellent and a much improved slider and changeup.
Thanks, Steve. Now let's take you out for some baseball. John?
Hello, everyone. This is John Miller along with Joe Morgan, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Joe, the Reds are getting ready down below, and for just a moment, what about the Reds in this ball game?
Well, one bat that's been heating up is the one Edwin Encarnacion has been swinging. He's starting to add some real production from the corner infield position for these guys.
Aaron Harang will be doing the pitching.
I think they're looking for a good start out of Aaron Harang in this one. In 2006, he led the National League with 216 strikeouts for the Reds. He was particularly effective on the road, but we'll see if he can continue to put up those kinds of numbers this time around.
Cold strike on the outside, 0-1.
Time is 74 degrees. Wind speed is currently steady at 4 miles per hour from the
pitch on the way.
southwest.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, the pitch. Here's a strike in the bottom half of the strike zone. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch from Harang. Here it is. The cutter almost rung him up, but it's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Gave him a fastball that time, but it's outside for 3-2.
Well, Joe, I don't know if there's a rule against this, but I think there should be. If there's not, he's going to flip it around now and bat right-handed.
I'm a little confused by this move, but maybe he's trying to make sure he can pull the ball in this situation.
3-2, the payoff pitch from Harang. Fastball, and that's in there for a called third strike, and that is out number 1.
Well, it's 2 strikes, and he comes right back with the fastball. That one's in the low 90s, but guess what? Still pretty fast.
Now the lineup for the Red Sox. David Ortiz is hitting 3rd in the order. Harang ready, delivers. Drops down a bunt. Harang. And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
Now batting first base.
The Reds on the field defensively look like this.
David Ortiz.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch to him.
0-1.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's Harang to the plate.
Pitcher got 2 quick strikes. He's in rhythm here. Good focus from the pitcher.
Fans, we'd like to extend a special welcome to the Greg
Nothing
Whitehead
across
Foundation.
here in the inning. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1, and we have no score. Curt Schilling
is the starting pitcher here in this one. And the opposition has been able to hit 276 as a group against him.
Well, your chance is always great when you have Curt Schilling towing the rubber for you. He's got great command of 3 pitches, a nasty splitter, a late-breaking slider, a good live fastball. And when he's on his game, there are a few better.
First pitch on the way.
Hamilton.
Swing and a liner to right. That looks like a base hit. Oh, and he throws wildly. And he'll have no play in this one. He goes in early.
Let's check out the lineup for the Reds. Ken Griffey Jr. is in the third spot. Runner at first, nobody out. Here's Schilling, all ready to go, and he delivers. Swing and a miss for strike one. That one swung on and hit in the air to deep right center field. Chris is there, and he gloves it for the out. So that's the first out, and the runner has to hold it first.
He has to range into the gap to get this one, but he's able to track it down without much of a problem.
And Joe, we've got a very solid group of umpires working the game today.
Yeah, the best of the best.
With one out, there's a runner at first.
There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Lugo, and a good throw gets him. 2 down.
Thought that might have been a double play ball, but at least they get the one.
Adam Dunn, one of the most powerful hitters in the game. He had his 3rd consecutive season of 40 home runs or more in 2006 with the Reds.
First pitch to him. Swung on and lined to right field.
Number 33.
Around third, heading for the plate.
And he will score from second base.
And he'll hold it second with a double and an RBI.
Encarnacion out of the Dominican Republic was a young guy and getting better and better. And he had a very potent bat for the Reds in 2006.
Swing and a bouncer up the middle.
Pedroia
throws on to first, and the side is retired. The Reds score once on 2 hits with 1 man left out. After 1,
Cincinnati has the lead,
1-0.
The big hitters, power hitters, the middle of the batting order coming up.
Manny Ramirez,
the most feared hitter in the lineup, set to lead it off.
And he can't make contact on the bunt attempt. It's a strike.
Manny Ramirez. 1-1.
Well, the toughest pitch in baseball to hit is the fastball that's up. But sometimes you're able to lay off of it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. He missed high there for ball 2.
Aaron Harang with the 2-1 pitch on the way.
And he lays one down here. Harang. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
Drew will get his first plate appearance of the game right now.
And he doesn't make contact in the bunt attempt for a strike.
He throws.
He squares around and he gets this one down. Harang, and he throws to first in time for out number 2.
Lowell set the record for fewest errors by a National League third baseman. Back in 2004, he had only 7 errors all that year.
That one finds the outside corner for strike 1. And he watches one miss low and outside. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way. And he tries to get one down. Harang throws on to first in time to retire the side. They go down quickly and quietly here. On now to the last half of the second. Cincinnati's out in front, 1-0.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up.
Scott Hatteberg
will be the first man up.
First baseman, number 21, Scott Hatteberg.
And he delivers.
Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Varitek.
He wants this one up and in and make that hitter very uncomfortable.
The 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
And that's what pitching is all about, mixing speeds and hitting your spots.
Schilling ready. Here's his 1-2 pitch on the way. Ground ball to second.
And that gets through for a base hit.
Well, he's there at first, and nobody out.
Gonzalez
will get his first crack at it.
Gonzalez.
On the way.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it's in there, base hit.
Surprisingly, this guy usually doesn't hit well on that pitch. But he got his bat around on this one, and he's on base with a base hit.
No one out, and runners at first and second.
Hit in the air to left center. Ramirez glides over and makes the catch for the out.
He gets good wood on this one, but it hangs up long enough for the left fielder to get there without much trouble.
Aaron Harang.
Runners at first and second with one out. Curt Schilling with his first pitch.
No balls, 1 strike.
Slam it, Cincinnati.
Here it comes.
Good hard splitter swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Fastball, got it. 2 down.
Center
Well,
fielder,
Johnny went with the fastball with those runners in score position, and he got the strikeout.
Number 33 could be the batter. Base hit his last time up.
2 down, runners at first and second.
First pitch, here it comes. Lays off a called strike, and it's 0-1. Varitek
Wants him to get this ball up and away. Maybe a waste pitch, but also, hitter's got to be awfully talented to be able to reach one if he gets it out there.
Now the pitcher has him 0-2. He can do anything he wants.
swung on and lined softly to the right side. Pedroia is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side.
Seat 160. Congratulations. You and your guests have just won a free upgrade for the Umro-Meyer Luxury Bus, located just beside the press box. Please present your ticket.
One of the problems with the
stadium personnel for instruction.
We've got a moment here. Let's go to fan mail questions brought to you by 2K Sports Video Games. All right, Joe, here's the question. What do you think is the hardest pitch to hit, and how come?
Well, I think the hardest pitch to hit, John, is a great fastball with location. By that, I mean movement. Obviously, in the middle of the plate, it's not the toughest pitch to hit. But a fastball up and in, a fastball low and away, those are usually the toughest pitches to hit because of the speed of the pitch if they're over 95 miles an hour. Now, that said, you say, well, a curveball seems to be the toughest. But if you think about it, when you're playing catch or trying to throw a ball to a little leaguer to hit, you throw it with a little hump in it and a softer pitch because it's easier to hit. So the speed of the fastball and the location of the fastball makes it the most difficult pitch to hit.
Okay, Joe, and thanks to the fans for their questions. Now, back to the game.
One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Good looking fastball, but called a ball. 2-1.
Now, this is real bizarre, and I've never seen it before. But he's called timeout now, and he is switching sides of the plate. He's not going to bat right-handed.
Well, he's a switch hitter by trade, but it's a little unorthodox to see a switch hitter face a right-handed pitcher as a righty himself. Let's see how it works out.
Aaron Harang with the 2-1 pitch on the way.
Runs up to bunt, and he gets this one down. Hatteberg. He is out at first. Nice play by the pitcher getting over.
Shortstop.
Nice play.
Joe, I thought maybe I was having an optical illusion here for a moment, but it looks like he's going to bat left-handed in this situation.
Well, I can't see the logic in this move. The only time you see a guy doing this is when he's fooling around in batting practice. Hope someone told him the game has actually started.
Harang ready, delivers.
Ball one.
Cutter just misses. Ball one. Here's the 1-0 delivery.
I think he's setting up the hitter here. I think he's going to go away on the next one.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch from Harang. Here it is.
You're out of there. At the plate, pitcher, number 38, Curt Schilling.
Schilling is getting his first look in the batter's box today. Bases empty, 2 down.
No
Fastball
balls.
in there
One
for a
strike.
called strike.
Now, Joe, he is not a switch hitter, but apparently he forgot that because here he is in the middle of the game and he's flipping it around and he's going to bat left-handed.
I'm not too sure this is a smart move, John. If you're a right-handed hitter, you should probably stick to what you're good at.
Yeah, I agree.
If he's looking to drive a pitch to right field, I think there are better ways for him to go about doing it.
0-2.
Yeah. See his shrink right now.
Toughest spot for a hitter. 0-2. The pitcher has a lot of pitches he can play with.
He throws. Oh, and he makes him look ridiculous as he strikes him out. 3 up, 3 down this happened. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third. The Reds on top, 1-0.
Starting rotation bobblehead set.
And the 2, 3, 4 spots will be coming up next. Ken Griffey Jr. is due up second in the next half inning.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning, second baseman, number 4. Brandon
First pitch to him.
Phillips.
And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Ramirez is in his tracks, and he makes the catch.
At the plate, right fielder.
He swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch on the way. This ball is hammered to left field. If it's fair, it is gone. And it hits up off the wall. And he ends up at second. That's a stand-up double.
44.
Dunn will back out. He doubled home a run his last time. Big swing and a drive. Deep left center field. Way back there. Over the wall. Gone. A 2-run homer. Now they got a little breathing room. A 1-run game becomes a 3-run game on that 2-run homer.
Well, they called for a splitter, but it didn't look like it fooled him this time. He waited perfectly.
Yeah, splitters could be hangers too, and I think that's what happened there. Encarnacion will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch, here it comes.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Slider in there for a called strike.
Get aggressive in there.
He kicks, he throws. Smash toward the middle. Makes its way through for a base hit.
It's a game of first. He gets a first pitch fastball, and he takes it right back up the middle for a base hit.
Hatteberg will step in now. Base hit his last time up. He kicks, he throws. Starts him out with a big curveball for a called strike.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field.
All the way to the wall. And he's going to go for it. And he will score. Great base running.
Gonzalez will come up. He singled his last time. 1 out, runner at second. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Lugo.
The throw to first.
John, this ball is not hit particularly well, but he gets down the line quickly and is able to beat it out for a base hit.
Ground ball headed for the middle. Lugo. And he throws to first in time for out number 2.
At the plate,
Harang will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Runners on second and third, 2 outs.
First pitch to him. Swings and misses at the curve. 0-1. Couldn't get the swing off in time, and he's behind now. 0-2. Got him, and they're able to avert any more damage as the side is retired.
Wondra Foundation. Established in 2004, the Wondra Foundation Research Program has helped youth baseball programs all around the country, enabling disadvantaged youth to visit their Major League Baseball heroes in person at spring training. Welcome to the game, guys.
Harang with his first pitch.
Leading off the top of the 4th inning. Center
A big swing on this one. And he sends a high drive deep to right field. Gone, a solo homer. Well, they're still down by 3, but that home run gets something going here, and they're hoping to keep it going.
Well, he challenged him with the 4-seam fastball. That's just an overpowering fastball, but he didn't overpower the hitter, and what he did was hit it out of the ballpark.
Yeah, this is when it gets good, though, Joe. This is big league hard ball. The power pitcher throwing his best fastball, and the power hitter getting right on it.
John, what do you used to say? Anything that travels that far should have a gas tank and a pilot on board.
Now
Base is empty, nobody out. He deals.
Number 15, Dustin Pedroia.
No balls, 1 strike. Here's Harang to the plate.
He's ahead 0-2. I don't think he'll waste a pitch. He'll try to finish him off right here.
Big swing and a miss on a fastball, and he struck him out. 1 away.
Well, the rookie gets a chance to see what a Major League fastball looks like. Blew it right by him. You'll see this one going up and away. As a hitter, that pitch looks easy to make contact with, but it can be deceiving at times.
Joe, he goes down swinging here, and you can bet that his confidence went down a little bit right with it. Base is empty, 1 out. There's a swing, and the bat explodes as this one's hit in the air. Now that's 2 gone.
Now coming to bat.
Ramirez will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs, nobody on.
Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
With 2 strikes, you got to swing at anything close.
Swing and a miss, and he's headed for first. Oh, and they throw him out. Nice play, getting there in time.
That was a great play, John, by the catcher, because that ugly pitch allowed the hitter to try to run to first base, but they got him.
Yeah, sometimes they'll get away from you and they turn games around. Shades of Mickey Owen in the 41 World Series. The whole series got turned around, and one got by him on strike 3.
And John, as a pitcher, as soon as you let that ball go, you're saying, oh no, it's in the dirt. I hope my catcher can stop it.
Center fielder, number 33, John